Good day, guys, and welcome to my video. And in this video, we'll be checking out the weekly outlook for the coming new week, starting from the 18th of May 2025. So, without any further delay, if you are part of my Telegram community, you'll notice that I dropped this straight both on the VIP channel and also free trade for the community to eat from also. So if you're not part of the team, you can just do well to just click the link in the bio so you could join up and win with us. So this was the trade that we were running. This was the trade that we were running about 330 pips. And I expect it to go higher and higher to hit our TP level at 3,306. So let's leave this to the side and just dive right into the new week's analysis. So usually you all know how I do it here. I start from the weekly time frame, and to do this, I'll just cancel everything that I've done previously. So on the weekly time frame now, we look at what we could see or what we see the market doing on weekly time frame. So there's a lot that happened this previous week, and this stuff that have happened, I've been talking about them right here in this channel, and I've been expecting it for a very long period of time now. But then it all played out last week. So from the weekly channel, what I like to do is let's try to change this chart to lines, and let's mark from this low up to this break of structure. We are trying to check if price tapped into the discount level. And if I should change back the chart now to the back to our candles, we could see that after the break of structure, price came back and tapped down into the discount level before we could see some form of rejection. So with that also, there's something very, very visible. I've spoken about this extensively or multiple times also in the Telegram channel and also here on the channels on here on this YouTube channel too. So first of all, what we'll do is that we could see here on this time frame, there's this on the weekly time frame, there's this weekly FVG which we could see here. But I won't mark it with a triangle because we'll be in, I don't want the chart to be too much. So let's mark it with this line that is the top of the FVG and down to the bottom of it. And if you notice, price did not close below this FVG. Price rejected back up. So this is what we could see on the daily, on the weekly time frame, and we could see how price took out the other previous week's low and came down lower. So there are certain points, key levels that I would like to mark here for the purpose of this video that we're making. That is half of this week, half of the previous week's week, not this week that just closed, but the other week. So let's just mark it like that. I'm just marking them as key levels whereby I would keep an eye or set them up as profits, taking profit levels too. So let's go down now to daily time frame. Let's go down to daily time frame. And on the daily time frame, what do we see? I've spoken about this particular FVG on the daily time frame, and we could see that it matches in line with our weekly FVG too. And I think for a long period of time now, I've been looking for price to tap into the midpoint of this FVG. I've spoken about it extensively, and if you've been following up, you must have seen me talk about it multiple times. So I've been wanting price to, or I've been watching out for price to tap into the midpoint of this FVG. And we could see that this whole stuff happened this week that we just closed, tapped into it, and we could see how price still respected this weekly FVG here on the daily time frame. So we could see price tapping into the midpoint of this FVG, and we could see beautiful rejections back to the upside after it swept liquidity from this particular candle. This, I think this is Wednesday's candle, swept from Wednesday's candle, went down and tapped and give us a beautiful rejection back to the upside. If I should check if price tapped, okay, price did not tap into it, but with good retracement too on, this was on Friday, this is Friday's candle. So what I would like to do is now, usually I mark out Friday's high and low, that's the previous day's high and low. So let's just use this to mark out, and we could just name it Friday's high and low. Just name it Friday's high. So just call it that. Friday's high. So we have our Friday's high right there. So what I've been looking at, or what I've been talking about extensively, was now after tapping into Friday's actually a very very great trade for those that are trading props and probably those that have huge real accounts. It's a very very nice trade because like for me, this is one of my highest probability setups and it delivers perfectly. You could use this to pass your prop if it's a one or if it's a one face type of prop, you could use it to pass it just with the move that happened from Thursday and the test again on Friday. You could use it to pass it. Probably if you're on one face, you just get funded or pass your face one if it's a two face account. So after marking Friday's high now, I'll go down to 4 hours now. And on the 4 hours time frame now, I would love to adjust some of these levels that I've marked out here, like the top of this weekly FVG. So I'd like to draw this daily FVG back a little bit. And then what do we see here? We see there's this FVG here that price left. This is on the 4 hours time frame. So to make our chart a little bit more neater, I'll off like call it the lines for the triangle here, and then I'll mark out these 4 hours FVG right here. These 4 hours FVG right here, and we could see how price tried to shake off a lot of people here, and it tried to shake off a lot of individuals here from the top, those people that were trying to buy from the top and those people who still try to buy from the midpoint. But if you notice, price still respected this 4 hour FVG and did not close below it, but instead now the last 4 hours candle on Friday now closed above that level, which is another good sign to is another good bullish sign for us to the upside now. So what I actually expect now, if we should drop down to 1 hour, what do we see on 1 hour now? I want us to see something on 1 hour. This Some of these things are not very complicated, but are very, very, very obvious. And this is part of the buyers that I used to drop the trade that I dropped on Friday. So if you notice something, you notice that okay, we have this break here. This break, let me use this tool to mark it. So we have like break of structure to the upside, looking for your buyers on this kind of price came, acted sluggishly, did the um they call it drop rally and drop base rally and drop again here right here, which like talk about the break of structure. Price came back again, picked others, pick of structure, did this, pick others at the discount at the premium level. Next thing we saw, break of structure again to the downside and more downside, pull back up, downside again. So price was in the proper, well, I say yes, the proper downtrend, and this started all the way from last week where we had little bites to the upside and then price started sinking aggressively down to the downside. So if you notice now, there's the trend line that price was working on. If we should match it here, you could see it falling here extensively like this. So I would like to let me change this a bit to something thicker and blue. So we could see that price was working aggressively with this trend line here. We could see what I usually like to do when I'm trying to mark this is I change the chart to lines. I change the chart to lines because you could actually see it more better and in a more clearer way. And you could see how price was tapping. Look at how beautifully the price was tapping and bouncing back lower, but aggressive, beautiful moves. So with that now, what did we see here? We saw a breakout. A breakout now happened after price fell, tapped into the midpoint of our daily FVG. We could see a breakout now. A breakout in which when you see this kind of breakout now, it indicates a very very like a switch in trend now. A switch in trend. It's like, or would I say preferably you see it as a change of character now. That market now is changing character to this direction that is falling back down and then trying to take a switch back to the upside. And then this is very very this like aligns perfectly with the way gold is very very bullish. Like aside all these things that happen, gold is very very bullish. So with this move now, what do you expect now with this pattern? What do you expect? What you expect to see is that price will come back and retest the broken trend line. Sometimes it happens at the point that it broke out. That's at the leg that it broke out. That's at this particular point whereby we had have these 4 hours FVG. I think let me mark that out for those who are here. This is it right here. This is it right here. And if I could just name it, I could just put it as okay for our and you could see how usually remember what I said price sometimes in some cases now from the leg that price broke out now from the point that price broke out of that level you would see that price will now use that level the top of that level and push up to the upside and you could see that okay we had this 4 hours FVG right here but then price slashed through but did not close below which makes it very 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 valid which makes it very very valid and we could see how price beautifully tapped back to the top of it with a trend line and then pushed up to the upside. So now what do I expect from all of this? Already this play is in action already and if we should even pick from this significant high like this is a big construction now you could see a big construction here so if I should pick our fib to check out if price tapped into the discount level what I think you see that price properly tapped into the discount level and it's starting to recover. Where will be your target now from the discount level? It will be to this Friday's high. And let me tell you, with this pattern now, the next target of where most likely price will buy up to is 3380 up to this point, 33,400, and probably as high as going back to 80 and taking over 3,500, 3,600. So with this now, we already have our place here, but you know, price is already rolling. Well, what do you expect? Like, where do I expect price to like give back a retracement, for more push to the upside? So if now we should go down to like 30 minutes now, let's go down to 30 minutes. On 30 minutes, you should also observe something that there's a break of structure here. Price came back, picked up, sell orders here, pushed down lower, but then you could see that we're starting to recover and price is rejecting all these levels that are associated with this particular break of structure. Already, you could see that there was a very significant and beautiful rejection from this point. If I should use my fib tool now, mark out to the low, you could see it's happened here at this point of tapping into the discount level, but then price rejected it. Why did I say price reject it? Um, Looking back here, if I should carry my fib tool again now, you see this rejection. This rejection is a very beautiful rejection that helps us to like determine if we are going to push down lower or if we are like taking a proper switch up to the upside. You get me? So if now let's say this you wanted to use this candle like this candle as your confirmation now, what you want to see is that okay, if I should mark my fib now, the whole like from the bottom of the wick to the top of it, uh, if we should pick the midpoint of this particular candle now, pick the midpoint of this candle. If we should take the midpoint of this candle of this arrow, okay, just tap OK and making it a bit thick. So taking the midpoint of this candle now, what do I expect to see? I expect to see that okay, most likely price will come back, tap into this midpoint of this candle, and then close below this candle. And once price close below this candle now, I'll take my entries. I'll look for more entries now because I've seen the close below now. You give my entries down at the point that price closes below and chasing back down to the more lows. And usually, how this happens is that if it was going to happen like that, most likely, probably one of these candles now, you might have seen it like probably go this high, then come back, then this body now will give this sweep above this guy, above this guy's weak because probably the body will be somewhere here, but to close to sweep out this guy's weak here, and then come back, tap into the midpoint, and then you see a significant beautiful push to the downside. It's very effective on gold. And some people call this the head and shoulder pattern. It's very, very effective and stupid. Sorry, I meant stupid, like it's quite dangerous. So with this now, we could see our price took out and closed above the wick instead, doing opposite of everything. So if I should come down back down now to 15 minutes now, what do I see now? On 15-minute time frame now, what I will be expecting, and if I should bump it down a bit lower with this level in mind, with this particular level in mind that I've marked from that week, what I expect to see is that I expect to see price down, test this flips half level, test it, and after price test it, I expect it to keep on pushing up, and like push up at up next to be like Friday's high. Up next to like Friday's high. I could see most likely this is what will happen this coming week. Most especially probably from Monday. That is transfers from Monday. And aggression will come into the market. So much aggression will come in, and you could just see that the price will start skyrocketing anyhow. Except if probably there's any fundamental that probably will push price lower. So with this could happen. This could happen, and you could get your trade. You could get your positions from this point. You could just easily do something like this. Just easily probably with limits. I think I don't trade limit anyways. Probably with limits, then probably SL to cover this low to make it quite significant just in case price went down lower. And next thing, boom, targeting Friday's high. And most likely, I told you, most likely as high as going to 33.80, or the trade I call on the group. This is my midpoint of there's a gap here, a very, very beautiful, nice gap. But you know, most of these charts are not usually the same because of different provision that comes from different brokers. So this is what I expect to see. This is what I expect to see with this new week. With this new week, the buys are going to be crazy and quite amazing. Quite amazing. If anything, probably we are not the market makers, so most likely, probably things might go sideways. But like it's been proven multiple times, and we should go back in time. You would see that many times when we have these occurrences, especially from the higher time frame, we expect significant push, and especially with this daily average, I expect a very good and significant push to the upside. So I want you all to stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'll be very, very active, dropping updates back to back, dropping more entries. For those that did not get a hold of this, and if I should show us our targets here, you could see I told you probably getting to the midpoint of that gap here, and most likely price will fill up the gap up as much as that. So I'll be dropping more entries and will be on my yes, I'll drop more entries on my Twitter and on my Telegram channel too. Most of the happenings usually happen on my Telegram channel. And for if you want part of my if you want to get like trades at entry, other tips one on one with me, you could subscribe to my VIP. We're already running hot this May, and we're making very, very good profits. Very, very good profits, even though but we still deliver as much as we can too. So this is my expectation for this new week. And leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you are new, leave a like, and let me get your feedback on how we could improve better. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you.